Hey, Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club members, are you ready to take your crypto game to the next level? Well, buckle up because we've got something huge for you. As a member of the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, you're already part of the future of finance. But what if you could stack even more Bitcoin without waiting? That's right. We're talking about exclusive loans designed just for you. Through the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, you can apply for a fast, member-only loan. Use the cash to buy Bitcoin right now while the market's hot, and watch your stack grow as the revolution unfolds. It's simple. Call us, get approved, and turn that loan into Bitcoin. Pay it back on your terms while you HODL like a pro. Why wait for the moon when you can fuel the rocket yourself? This isn't just a loan, it's your ticket to owning more of the future. And because you're part of our tight-knit community, you get VIP access to rates and support outsiders can only dream of. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and call or text 941-413-6920 to apply now and start stacking saties today. The Bitcoin revolution waits for no one, especially not you. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where members don't just HODL, we build. See you on the blockchain.
We are in Vegas. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben. Way too much oxygen this morning. Red Bull, and we got coffee. Good morning, everybody. Yes, this weekend is the weekend that we celebrate, not have a grand opening, but we celebrate our Las Vegas club. We are kicking ass and taking names, guys. Let's run through this real quick. In the last 2.5 years, we have opened our clubs in Sarasota, up near Boston, Nashville, Texas. Now we have Las Vegas, and in St. Louis, we should be opening up here in about a month or so. And then we have our club at Mar-a-Lago. Oh yeah, the Mar-a-Lago club is going to be the bomb. All of them really are. And here's an example of why our clubs are so important. We had a friend, or have a friend, who recently got in some trouble with his cryptos. He did a little bit of that. He met a girl online who he thought was a girl. I don't know if it really was. And she was like, oh, by the way, I got this system that you can put your cryptos into, and you'll make more cryptos, and you'll just be wealthy, and we'll live together forever, and we'll walk down the beach, and we'll get married, and all this other bullshit. Well, surprise, surprise, my boy got ripped off. And as we were saying, you know, if you had a club membership, you could have just called us and said, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? We're here to help protect the community. That's our job. And that's what we do. And we do it well. We show opportunities, and we warn you of shit. Because this is our life. This is what we do. We are in cryptos 100% all the time, 7 days a week. even when I'm off, I'm not off. I'm watching shows. I'm learning about projects. I'm having conversation with friends in Washington, which shout out to a few friends up in Washington right now. Unfortunately, they couldn't actually come to Las Vegas, but my boy Dennis Porter is here this weekend for the celebration of our Las Vegas club, and it is absolutely great because if you really watch what is going on right now, we're in the largest growth phase ever in the Bitcoin history. Everyone's like, wow, I really wish that the price would really go up. No, you don't. Your grandchildren don't. Your children don't. And I'll tell you why. Because, and it will happen, and it will happen quickly. When it shoots up and it's $1 million or $1 million or $1 million per coin, you're gonna wish, man, I just wish I had a little bit more time. I wish I could have sold more. I wish I could have actually gotten more, because what a lot of people don't realize is what you're accumulating now, you should never sell it. You should never sell it, because you can use it in the future as collateral. This is how wealthy people get more wealthy. They leverage the collateral they own, and they get low interest loans against that collateral to actually purchase more collateral. It's the wealth engine. That's how rich people get richer. They leverage assets like real estate or whatever. And they go out and they buy more real estate. Well, in this, right now, you are accumulating for the rest of your life and your children's life and your grandchildren's life. Your grandchildren, if you sell your Bitcoin, they're not even going to bury you. They're going to set you on fire and just let the wind fucking take you. Because they're going to be like, why did Grandpa sell his Bitcoin? Why? Why didn't he just hold on to it? Why didn't he just get more? And that's what this episode is about, guys. It's about getting more Bitcoin. Now, our clubs is a perfect example, right? This is how you look long term. You invest in companies that will pay you out in Bitcoin. That's what you want to invest in, because let's say you had $10,000 and you're like, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin. Great idea. But think of the long run. You want to invest in companies where you accumulate more actual Bitcoin. That's how wealthy people do it. Now, this is absolutely the launch. Guys, we have JP JP Morgan is partnering with Coinbase, or is it Chase? I think it might be Chase. Right, is actually partnering with Coinbase to offer the Bitcoin on the app, on the Chase app, and you can purchase it using your credit card. Now, this isn't going to roll out for probably 3 or 4 months, but you see the direction. I mean, look at the announcement from the SEC yesterday. The head of the SEC, top guy, the big boy, said they have a crypto plan and that most cryptos are not securities. Wait, what? Oh, that's completely a 180 from what it was a year ago. Think about this, guys. A year ago, we had a evil anti-crypto president, and all of the people around him were anti-cryptos. Now, when Trump won, you have to think these large corporations, they were watching the election. They were waiting to see what was going to go down. And when Trump won, that's when they said go. And a corporation or a company takes at least 6 months to a year to roll out a new product. That's just how they work. They're slow. That's why cryptos and blockchain and AI are going to roll right over these motherfuckers because they move too slow. The government is not only irrelevant, it will be technologically irrelevant if they don't get their ass in gear. This and you guys, I have been telling you for maybe 8 weeks, all right, that Washington, D.C., the federal government is buying Bitcoin. They're not only buying it, they are getting it from other ways. Now, that's the reason they're not sending out the report. How much Bitcoin does the U.S. government have? You know what? I hope they have fucking zero. I would be so happy if they actually came out and said, we ain't got jack shit. We ain't got not a Satoshi. But we're going to get some. Because that means they got to buy more. They got to get their ass in gear. Guys, we're at the beginning of the largest run-up and longest run-up ever. We're going to reach a point, guys. We're going to reach a point in the next year and a half, and I'm not exaggerating, year and a half, where there's going to be little dips, and when I say little, maybe 2, 3, maybe 5% dips. But you also have to remember, just because the price drops doesn't mean you're going to be able to buy it. Because that means you hop on Coinbase, or you hop on Kraken, or you hop on something. They may not be on that exchange. That's how few and far between these are going to be. This is what I'm trying to explain to everybody. This is why we have our loan programs. Guys, if I did not 100% believe that taking out a loan and buying some Bitcoin was a good idea, I wouldn't offer the service. Because as mere mortals, as regular people, I'm not a trillionaire, I'm not a billionaire, all right? As mere mortals, we can't do what Michael Saylor is actually doing. Not at his level, but what we can do, because that's all he's actually doing is leveraging, and he's buying more Bitcoin. He announced yesterday they plan on buying $4.3 billion worth of Bitcoin. That's 30,000 Bitcoin. 30,000 Bitcoin. Maybe more than that. I don't know. It's damn close. This is what I am trying to get through everyone's head. Right now, as you are, oh, we're down to 115. Oh, no, we're down to 115. 115 is, guys, I remember 12 months ago when it was like 45,000. And everyone's like, oh my God, ooh, 45,000, that's expensive. I'll wait till it drops back down to 20. You know where it went? Up to 115,000 as of today. I wish that more people knew what was going on. That's why we have our clubs. That's why we advertise. That's our clubs, along with our bank, all right? Our club with our actual bank, we are going to be the hubs of this adoption, because hop on Google Maps right now. Just fucking type in Bitcoin, Bitcoin, and watch how it autofills. It says Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club Sarasota, Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club Texas, blah, 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 blah. This is the next 6 years at our clubs are going to be absolutely incredible. We'll have an education center. We'll have we are the helpline. We have projects. We have loans. We have home loans. We have every product you can imagine, and it's walk-in. Where, because I plan on launching a ton more clubs. A ton. There will, mark my words, folks, and don't think I'm bullshitting. There will be clubs in every state that is relatively friendly to cryptos, because there will be some who are stupid. Illinois, California, most of the liberal ones. New York is absolutely licking windows on the small fucking bus retarded when it comes to fucking cryptos. They're absolutely stupid, but these are also the people that are probably going to elect a pure socialist and absolutely kill New York. See, there are uneducated people. And then there are stupid people. Stupid people usually gather together in cities. That's why New York is so liberal, because it's a collection of stupid people. Because, and now don't get me wrong, not everyone in New York is stupid, but the majority are. Because they, for some reason, and this is the whole issue, they think that you can get something for free without producing something. And that is absolutely economically retarded. You cannot produce or you cannot receive something that is not produced. And if you produce something that has no real world value, you will not succeed. And that's what our whole monetary system is based on. They print up a bunch of pieces of paper and they go, and it has value. Really? Why? Well, because we say it does. Well, could you quit printing so much of them? Because you're devaluing the rest of them. Now, according to my Keynesian handbook, the economy cannot grow without money production. Unlimited money production. Now, let's talk about Keynesianism for a second. He was also a eugenist. So he basically, let's just kill a bunch of people. That's what Keynes believed. He was a eugenist. He advocated for slowly eliminating the black population in America. Slowly eliminating the Irish because they were viewed as not so intelligent. And this is the guy who everyone points at and says, you know what? I'm sure that guy's right. What? Oh, and then this morning, Chairman Powell at the Federal Reserve is absolutely, he's not stupid, he's political. He's absolutely political. Job losses skyrocketed over the last 3 months. Skyrocketed. And this guy's like, job market looks pretty good. Really fucktard? See, the real issue with the Federal Reserve is the American debt. Every point, right now, I think we're at like 4.2 0.25 or something like that. For every 1 point, it cost America $300 billion a year. That's us. That's our debt. So the Federal Reserve, because they're not lowering interest rate, inflation's fine. Inflation, quote unquote, inflation levels printed by the government is fine. We need to print more money. Not because it's a good idea. It's because if you don't, everything fucking collapses. Everything collapses if they don't print money. So they know what they have to. They're just trying to drag their feet because it's political. This is a great question. Cities used to be where you went to make money. Is that still true? Well, let me answer this. I'm in an RV right now in Las Vegas. I'm shooting my show. I have a ton of calls all day today. And then this evening, I'm going out to eat with some friends and associates. And then tomorrow, I'm at our Las Vegas club. Then on Sunday, I leave here to head back to Florida. Do you need to live in a major city to really make a living anymore? Not really. Now, you can, but do you really want to? I don't want to. We're moving into a whole new age. A whole new age of economic and productivity. Because we have to. The old system is gone, and AI is good. Guys, let me put it this way. Probably half of our workforce is the equivalent of what happened in the Industrial Revolution over the next 3 years, and I'm not exaggerating, 3 years, 40 to 50% of the jobs are going to be replaced with AI and robots. Guys, I watched a video that a friend had sent me of a robot doing the laundry, the full circle. Put it in the washer, put it in the dryer, fold it, put it away. Okay. Well, and that same robot cleans the house. So there goes housekeeping. There's over 200,000 housekeepers in America. And several housekeeping companies. Now, will they use robots? Will they replace their humans with robots? I think some of them will. And Uber and truck driving, oh, you got a few years. Because look at it this way. And the average Uber ride is like $21 something, I think, including tip. when you have a driverless Uber or a driverless Tesla, I think it's like $7 for the same trip, because you're not going to tip a car. All right? You're not going to go, thanks for the ride, Tesla. Here's a little something for yourself. No. And I saw some technology at airports that they're rolling out. Fuck me. Luggage ain't going to be shit to check. You literally, you walk up, you use your phone, you point your phone, it prints out your thing, you put it on your luggage, you throw it on the fucking conveyor, you're out. And the actual back of the house, all robotics. There ain't going to be in anything at the airport except the security lines, which hopefully soon we will be getting rid of, because that's a whole crock of shit. Oh, yes. If you're watching on X right now, please repost this stream. Thank you so much. Please do. Thank you. Or whatever platform, hit like and subscribe. I never say that. I need to say that more. Hit like and subscribe. All right. This is the future now. And guys, we're just getting going. And the Bitcoin and cryptos, I saw someone up here, I think they said, oh, don't forget Litecoin. Dude, I ain't forgot Litecoin. Oh, no. No. There's so much opportunity. Guys, let me lay out what Washington, D.C. and Trump are doing. Do you see how the SEC is rushing to get as much shit passed for cryptos, especially Bitcoin? Do you see how Trump is talking about Bitcoin? They're giving markets structure. Okay, guys, this is how you adopt the Bitcoin. This is how you handle cryptos and blah, 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 blah. The reason they're doing that is because when Washington, D.C. officially announces that they're buying Bitcoin, bye-bye. Buy, fucking buy. And he's not thinking short term. Remember, Trump is a legacy guy. Trump wants his legacy. Trump don't give a fuck if fucking Bitcoin hits 115 and everyone else freaks out. He's a legacy guy. He friggin' builds hotels and golf courses with his name on the top of that son of a bitch. He's a legacy guy. Look how he treats his family. Look how he handles it. He's legacy. The guy's a billionaire. I mean, here's a great example. The dude's adding on like this huge hall onto the White House. A huge 600-person hall on the back of the White House. And he's paying for it with a couple of friends. No tax money used. He's paying for it. And a few friends. He's a legacy guy. All right? Trump is not trying to just fucking be another president. No. Trump wants to go down as the best president in American history. You know how he does that? He makes a lot of Americans wealthy. And how does he do that? He and people like Michael Saylor, They load the Bitcoin into every American 401k, every American IRA, every American private wallet, every American Coinbase, every American Robinhood, everything that they can. He's begging people to front run him. Hey guys, here's a report. This is what we plan on doing. Here's a report. Can you read the fucking report? Here's a report. It's basically buy fucking Bitcoin. Get into cryptos. Realize shit's changing, folks. And he wants America wealthy. He wants Americans to be the wealthiest people in the world. That's why he's not going with gold, folks, because what people have to realize about gold, now, it will go up, yeah, gradually and a little at a time, but there ain't no way Trump is going to back the U.S. dollar fully with gold, or really fully with anything, because the moment that they revalue gold, China is the richest country in the world. China and India. See, where we're going is here. The Bitcoin is the HTTP layer of the future economy. Let me say that again. The Bitcoin is the HTTP layer of the future economy. And guess who's launching a bunch of clubs in that economy? We are. And we have our bank. And we will be having other announcements coming in the future with our club and what we offer and what we're doing. Because this is such an opportunity of advancement. See, guys, what a lot of people don't realize about our clubs and where the big profit is in the clubs, don't get me wrong, the loans, the home loans and all that, that's great. That's great. The big money is when we help local businesses tokenize so they can offer a token, an ownership equity token to the general public. That's why the SEC, all right, that's why the SEC said, well, most of these cryptos aren't securities. Do you know how easy this is going to be? Let's say you own a great fucking restaurant, or here, even easier. Let's say you own a local pizza place and you want to open another one. Well, our clubs, because there will be a whole, guys, we launch our exchange next year. There will be a whole system where local businesses will be able to sell tokenized shares of a small mom and pops with either an equity raise or a repayback plan using the tokens as a unit of ownership or a unit of debt that will be repaid at a certain interest over a smart contract, and you will be paid out in Bitcoin. This is, people look so small. They look so small. That's why I'm looking at clubs in Costa Rica, Brazil, Mexico, um, uh, Jamaica. I really just want one in Jamaica because I like going to Jamaica. But you get the point. We're at such a precipice, right? Our clubs, we are the shovels and jeans of the gold rush. We are the Sears Roebucks. We are the Levi of this new economic gold rush because, it's so exciting. And about that many people really realize how big this is. This is huge. So friggin' huge that think about it, guys. This is going to be a global market. A global market. Yes, my boy, you're absolutely the internet revolution all over again, except this will be decentralized ownership. It will be the shareable economy. And this is not an exaggeration, folks. We will have Americans owning energy companies and mining facilities in Africa with a token. I plan on launching a mining facility next year. Yeah. So we'll have the Bitcoin Ben mining facility. We'll have more than one. And it will be tokenized in a smart contract where you receive your Bitcoin every month inside of the smart contract because you own the token, which allows the creation of the smart contract. Guys, this is so much larger than anybody even wraps their heads around. Even me, sometimes once in a while, I'm sitting there thinking, man, God, so much is going on. Then I get a call from a friend or I get a text from a friend like, oh, dude, blah, blah, blah. It's actually doing this up in Washington, D.C. or Florida is just about to do this. No one knows yet, but this is what they're doing. And then I'm like, well, fuck, I didn't even see that coming. And it's all incredible, the opportunity. Because think about it, guys. Imagine this. Imagine if all of us in 1992 had the ability to purchase pieces of the internet. And I mean the internet, the HTTP layer of the internet. How much has the internet grown since 1992? Oh, we'd all be rich. Well, that's what the Bitcoin is. Just like Michael Saylor says, just like I have been saying for 9 years now on this show, the Bitcoin is the digital property of the future. And if you own 0.001 Bitcoin, you own an acre. Right. And hell, nowadays, 1 Satoshi is equal to about 1 acre of land in America near Plymouth Rock. Think about that, guys. There's 21 million of these, not yet created, not yet ventured or revealed or able to actually be purchased. It's only like 19,980,000 or something like that right now. We're creeping up on 20 million. It's going to take a while. And guys and gals, the halvening, we're not even close to halvening yet, which really is irrelevant. There's so much purchasing right now that the halvening is almost irrelevant, because Michael Saylor alone, every month, he's purchasing more than is produced. One guy, one company. We're off to the races, guys. We're off to the races. And that's why I say, right? That's why I say you buy the dips before no more dips or Bitcoin. Because don't get me wrong, there will always, you'll always, one way or another, actually be able to purchase you some Bitcoin. Our children in their lifetime will jump up and down to get 200 Satoshis. 200 Satoshis. They'll work a week for 200 Satoshis. Mark my words, folks. Mark my words. And they'll gladly do it because it will appreciate in value. This is the future. We are the future. Whether they like it or not, the world is not going to wait for Washington, D.C. The world is not, in China, if they don't get their shit right, China's fucked. China's fucked, proper fucked, as they would say over in the UK. Proper fucked. This is such a revolution. And we have about 6 years to really get as much as possible involved in the economy of the Bitcoin. Because generational wealth is running a crypto company that pays you out in cryptos. That's the future. Why do you think all of these major institutions are like, hey, we're gonna launch a crypto project. We're gonna launch a company that focuses on the Bitcoin, and we're gonna make more Bitcoin, because nobody wants the fucking you don't hear anyone going, man, you know what I want to do? I want to get a bunch of dollars and I want to put them under my mattress. No. But what you do here is a bunch of people going, I want a bunch of Bitcoin and I'm going to hide that wherever the hell I can hide it. And hold on for dear life. Because like Michael Saylor says, this is going up forever, but so is the industry. Guys, that's why I'm so excited about our clubs, especially our celebration of our club in Vegas this weekend. Right? Because we're at the cutting edge of the Bitcoin adoption. We're at just the beginning. Remember, less than or right at 1% of the world owns cryptos. One percent. This is absolutely crazy. And I love every minute of it. Okay, I am going to let you guys go. I have a ton of calls today, so I will see you guys on Monday. And if you're near Las Vegas, come down to Las Vegas. Come check out the club. Love you guys. I will see you guys Monday. Oh, and give us a call, 941-413-6920. Apply for one of our loans, one of our home equity loans to buy Bitcoin. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club members, are you ready to take your crypto game to the next level? Well, buckle up because we've got something huge for you. As a member of the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, you're already part of the future of finance. But what if you could stack even more Bitcoin without waiting? That's right. We're talking about exclusive loans designed just for you. Through the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, you can apply for a fast member-only loan. Use the cash to buy Bitcoin right now while the market's hot, and watch your stack grow as the revolution unfolds. It's simple. Call us, get approved, and turn that loan into Bitcoin. Pay it back on your terms while you HODL like a pro. Why wait for the moon when you can fuel the rocket yourself? This isn't just a loan, it's your ticket to owning more of the future. And because you're part of our tight-knit community, you get VIP access to rates and support outsiders can only dream of. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and call or text 941-413-6920 to apply now and start stacking saties today. The Bitcoin revolution waits for no one, especially not you. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where members don't just HODL, we build. See you on the blockchain.